Hi Black Media IPV followers, thanks for joining in. This is Anthony Mitchell, speaking with Bobby Black onto Black Media IPTV POD, cast channel of Black Media IPTV. Welcome. We are happy to know that Lisa Hanna has joined the JLP for reasons to institute our branded name, the IRE Center. This is the International Reggae Entertainment Center in Fort Rock near Port Royal, a global UNESCO site. Next will be the Reggae Highway, from Harborview Roundabout to Fort Rock. This highway will lead the International Reggae Artists IRA to have their home to celebrate and enjoy, while bringing their fans to the IRE Center. I am certain with Lisa Hanna and Bobsy coming together, Jamaica once again will be the powerhouse. Please listen to what the official 119 narrator had to say.
A word from our sponsors.
Now, right after the big weeks in the Jamaica Labour Party, big Damien Crawford to join the JLP. Right after that, there are reports emerging now that the former PNP Member of Parliament and Minister of Government, Miss Lisa Hanna, is on her way back to the Jamaica Labour Party JLP. And when I say Hanna way back, I mean on her way back, because Lisa Hanna, many people don't know that Lisa Hanna was joined matrimonially at the hips with the JLP. Lisa Hanna even campaigned for the JLP before. And so there are whispers now that Miss Lisa Hanna, who retired, who resigned from the People's National Party last year, is on her way back to the JLP. I find your way back home like I can do. Say a song here, I find your way back home.
For those of you who do not know, Lisa Hanna was in the bosom of the Jamaica Labour Party when she was married to this gentleman here, Mr. David Panton, who is the baby father of Lisa Hanna. And Lisa and David campaigned for the Jamaica Labour Party, pushed the Jamaica Labour Party. Not on the bat. Lisa Hanna, ex-husband and baby father, is a founder of Generation 2000 G2K. Lisa Labourite, nobody fooling them. No. People fooling them. Lisa Hanna is originally a Labourite. And her husband, trust me, when my teller says I was bonded, opened at the hierarchy of the JLP. So till one time, he was being touted as a leader, a possible leader of the JLP. Hello, my name is David Panton. Over 2 decades ago, several friends of mine and I decided that we wanted to make a more meaningful contribution to the development of our nation by starting a new organization of young professionals aligned with the Jamaica Labour Party to be an effective and powerful vehicle in our mission to build a better and more prosperous Jamaica. Our special guest speaker at the launch of the organization, which we named Generation 2000 or G2K, was my close friend, Dr. Nigel Clark. G2K also benefited from the tremendous support of another friend of mine, then the youngest member of parliament, the most honorable Andrew Holness, who Jamaica is also very fortunate to have as our prime minister today. I had the humbling privilege of serving as the first president of G2K. G2K continues to play a significant role, not just in the JLP, but in the nation. Former G2K members and officers have gone on to serve the country in a variety of capacities in local government, parliament, the Senate, and even the cabinet, as well as in various government agencies and public bodies. Please permit me to give a personal shout-out to my Member of Parliament in Manchester, the amazing and remarkably talented Rhoda Crawford. Other G2K members currently in cabinet include my friends Kamina Johnson-Smith, who was G2K's first legal advisor, Robert Nestum Morgan, and 3 former G2K presidents, Dr. Christophe Dan, Floyd Green, and Matthew Samuda. Similarly, for G2K, your charge is to play an even more substantive and powerful role in helping to strengthen the party, particularly in terms of organization, as well as in helping to build the nation. At the same time, I encourage you to redouble your efforts in reaching out to the many young Jamaicans who have become disaffected and disconnected. These people simply need someone like you who cares to spend the time to inform them that there are ways, better ways, to become involved in helping to make our nation Jamaica land we love. A better, safer, more equitable, and more prosperous place in which to live and work. That's David Panton, Lisa Hanna's husband, Jamaica Labour Party, Senator, serving the Senate, Finnish Jamaica Labour Party. Big. Contribute to the jail, big time, with his wife, Miss World Lisa Hanna, and so the JLP's not strange land to Lisa. I don't know if they're going to welcome her back like the prodigal daughter, if they're going to slew the fattest calf and slew the fattest chicken, fattest foal, and the plumpest pig to welcome back Miss Lisa Hanna to the Jamaica Labour Party. And Lisa Hanna probably realized that there is no possibility of her leading the PNP, but there are possibilities of her leading the JLP, because over on the PNP side, you have Peter Bunting and you have Damien Crawford vying for the presidency. but over on the JLP side is only Tough Done. A Floyd Green probably in the Billy Cashan, but the opportunities are better on the JLP side. How worse on here, Mount Gold, in a talk like him not going anywhere. Have to ask Mr. Wooding, will this be your last one? Because of Lisa? No, I hope not. I'm hotel, what God has in store for me, but I'm forward to having many more down the other side of the aisle to consider the good word that we did in the last 5 years. Okay, thank you, sir. I reported to Hanna and Fakai Brody News, Hasday original breaking news balls. I brought the news that my goal-in was stepping down come September, and he wanted everybody to rally around Mr. Peter Bunting. However, based on what my goal-in just said, so I'll go. I'll go to watch them politicians. They're meeting one thing on the inside, so it's because, trust me, a good source in Peccapel sauce, make it from Amagetti from more than one source. God emptying the minute of the boss itself. We verify them first. What's the word? Corroborate. I thought they'd be good. Corroborate. Hey, come in and bring on the Netflix news. Wonder 19 is not into the fake news thing. Hasday made corroborate it from more than one source before me come. Bossy Guno. How many Bossy Guno? Me Bossy Guno, good and proper. And he was a significant loss. Quite a significant loss for the PNP, because at one point the polls were showing that Lisa Hanna was the most popular politician in the PNP, believe it or not. So when she said it was a shock announcement from her. She's very popular, very, very popular. And so when the PNP lost her, they'd lose a plunk. I noticed that Lisa Hanna wasn't there. Is there a reason for that specifically? Right. So Corroborana is communicated that she's retiring from politics. And as of such, she has resigned as the chairman of the Constitution, so T. St. Anne. We have a new standard bureau, Dr. Kenneth Russell. And so, it's just going through that transition process. We wish her well in our end. If it was, she has served the party and served it well for 18 years, served on various levels as a vision chairman, as treasurer of the party, as MP, minister of government. So, she has given her contribution. She has committed to continuing to support those interest groups that she has a passion about. She won't be doing that, though. She says from a political standpoint, if ever she thinks that, she wants to re-engage in the political processes, moving the People's National Party for her. So is she still in the PNP, even though she has set aside from those positions? It's not a representative of the party, but she is a member of the party, as you are representative at the next election. She is currently representative for Sodi Center. And is that a significant loss for the party losing her representation and losing her leadership? That's not an answer to your question. Politics itself said these are the things that expand the numbers, say it's about addition and multiplication. You don't really want to lose persons, you want to be able to attract more persons to the process. Because it is a team sport. And for those of us who grew up playing team sport, and we had a professional level, but I played a lot of team sport, you understand that you have different players that play at different positions in a team, and all are valuable. Certainly Lisa is a valuable member of the PNP and all of the Jamaican society. So if ever she should want to sugger and back into the political arena, the party will be welcome in a hurry. For some reason, Jamaicans love Lisa Hanna. I don't know what it is, but I can hazard a guess. I think it's because she's pretty. Who never wants to have people love their own party? 2 reasons people love their farm. Number 1, the number 1 reason is when you have money. Oh God, everybody hate your money, bro, but get rich to my rands, everybody hate it. They hate it in a low Philly. And the number 2 reason why people love people when they look good, especially women, and pretty. And men too. Women are tall, dark, and handsome people tend to have an affinity for them. And Lisa Hanna falling both categories. She is rich and pretty. She rich and pretty. So I guess that's why people take to her. But it came as a shocker, and I don't know what's there. I don't know what it is right after her ex-husband, her JLP stalwart husband, David Panton. Oh, right after I get married, I go far and go far and go far and go away to one. I'm married to the way to one, and I'm right after I married Lisa Hanna with resign. Right after I married Lisa Hanna resigned from the PNP. So I don't know if it has anything to do with. I don't know if they marriage by her ex. I don't know if it like a chip. I don't know if it's. If it's some jealousy, it's probably a half or something there still, some love, that your first love, you have a soft spot for your first love, and Miss Anna's present husband, Mr. Richard League, the wealthy gentleman, Mr. Richard League, who owns Burger King, Popeyes, but they do not place the end. They do not place the liquor scissors and all kind of thing. One who owns a big farm and some sitting and all kind of thing, but it's not so young. it's not so young. So probably Lisa still had her eyes on the very handsome, young, tall gentleman, Mr. Panton. Probably she was living with regrets. That was Miss Anna Panton getting married. Has Miss Anna Panton getting married. So she showing the toil on the PNP. And David Panton, Lisa Hanna's ex-husband, got married in the same year that Lisa Hanna left politics, 2025. See the headline here in The Observer? It says, Jamaican businessman David Panton marries former White House official. Not only did he marry a White House official, but he also married someone white. He married someone white, a white woman, Caucasian woman. And the story says, Jamaican businessman, Dr. David Panton. And he's not a medical doctor. That just means he have a PhD. Jamaican businessman, Dr. David Panton, recently tied the knot with Heather Fisher, a human rights expert and a former White House official in the first Donald Trump administration. So this is actually a woman who worked in the White House with Donald Trump, who knows how Lisa Hanna, ex-husband, big and broad and large. He's a large brother. Why, she got for the large man then. But anyway, it says the happy couple got hitched in a wedding ceremony in the Grill, Jamaica on April 16th. So then, come Jamaica, come married. Dr. Panton, who is a chairman of Panton Equity Partners, that's a financial company, investment company, posted a photo of himself and this beautiful bride on social media the following day. The photo was simply captioned, she said, I do. So I don't know if it's this picture, Lisa Hanna C picture. I don't know if it's this picture, Lisa Hanna C. I've felt something. I feel like a great jealousy. I look a great meter, despondent, or a meter, the press. Why is it true in the towel? In politics. Kar no shinogina. Explanation. No very full explanation. I don't know. People are not going to ask you to follow the politics. Anyway, it continues. The post was flooded with hundreds of comments, most congratulating the lovely couple on their nuptials. One social media user said, "It is good to leave the past behind and to press forward with positive energy. Bless the spirit." So I guess Lisa Hanna, the mature, would have fun. She and the machine Lisa Hanna left the post behind. Left Lisa behind, hee hee hee. Another said, "Congratulations, David, that you enjoy many years of love and happiness." He goes on to say, Panton, a former Jamaica Labour Party senator, was previously married to Miss World 1993 and former Minister of Youth in the Jamaican government. Lisa Hanna, with whom he shares son Alexander Panton, born in 2021. I know one said it was a bit of dispute, bit of cost-added dispute between David Panton and Lisa Hanna over that Sunday until David Panton went to court and got the boy in America with him in Atlanta where he lives. Oh boy. He goes on to say he divorced Hanna in 2004 and subsequently had a brief relationship with Miss Universe 1998. So this is a man I love. He loved Muggles, man. He love it. He pretty muggled him. Attorney when defeats William. So she did me a Miss Universe 1998, who is an attorney when defeats William. They had a son, Alan Panton, born in 2006. Is it when the Fitzwilliam are Trinidadian? I don't think she's a Trinidadian, if my memory served me right. Dr. Panton has a long list of accomplishments. He was the youngest member of his undergraduate class at Princeton University at the age of 20, a bright boy. Then at Harvard Law School, he was one of 2 black presidents in the history of the prestigious Harvard Law Review A, the Massignon and Nama Linneman. The other was President Barack Obama. You know that? The man, He-Man Barack, Rob Schweller, Tashula, Moanatina, Moana, City Stikina Stock. That Lisa Hanna come from. Haudadis, Pusum, Hofti Jamaica, Leba, Partina. You see, sir? Mary, this is again Funo. He was the youngest member of his undergraduate class at Princeton University at the age of 20. Right, somebody youngest, somebody grotty from Princeton that year. Then, at Harvard Law School, he was one of 2 black presidents in the history of the prestigious Harvard Law Review. The other was President Barack Obama. Oh Lord, he's also among the youngest PhD holders from Oxford University, and he's also one of the co-founders of Generation 2000. La 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 la. I don't know if the 2 things are connected. I can only speculate. Could it be purely coincidental? I don't know. But Ms. Hanna had so much potential, and Ms. Hanna wanted to one day become Prime Minister of Jamaica. I can't see somebody with such an ambition, such an aspiration, just get upon work away from representational politics. So the whispers could be true. She, more than likely, is back to the JLP, on her way back to the Jamaica Labour Party. But remember that Ms. Hanna did run for president of the PNP now. Run against Ms. Golden, and Ms. Golden win. So I don't know if she's going into the JLP to challenge Andrew. I don't know if she's going to take over from Andrew when Andrew stepped down. Because I hear that Andrew not into the business of giving Mr. Christopher Tofton the reins of the party. Here he is looking at Mr. Floyd Green. But Mr. Green kind of young. I don't think he's ready for it yet, to be honest with you. I don't think Mr. Green is ready. So probably Lisa, her sights set on leadership of the Jamaica Labour Party. And she will get Tina, got people over. The People's National Party PNP is losing a pioneer as a member of parliament for southeastern St. Anne. Lisa Hanna officially waves goodbye to representational politics. This year marks 18 years since Hanna joined the political arena with the details Hertzkavan Black. Ms. Ron, 1993, is Ms. Jamaica. After nearly 2 decades of service to southeastern St. Anne, Shadow Minister or Foreign Affairs and Foreign Treat, Lisa Hanna is stepping away from representational politics. Her first major movement of public awareness came from a victory in the Ms. World 1993 competition, making her the third Jamaica to secure this title. Following the success of this event, she had brief stints of acting and hosting. But her star shone brighter in the year 2007. The year Ms. Hanna became Jamaica's youngest female member of parliament, when she was elected to represent southeastern St. Anne. Speaking to Rohan Daly on Civimat Sunrise a decade ago, Hanna highlighted that she entered politics to become the change she wanted to see. And I think sometimes people look at me and say, well, if Lisa can do it, let's just jump in, it's not easy. One of the things when I became minister was I wanted to ensure that Jamaica had its place etched in history. Throughout her political tenure as Member of Parliament, she helped to implement a myriad of initiatives which proved beneficial for the Jamaican people. Near and dear to my heart was a new employment opportunities, NEO program, which is a joint venture between the Inter-American Development Bank and was signed off last year, November. Through the NYS, we led the process of developing a national program for youth at risk, which would bring together the resources of government and private sector firms to prepare and ensure placement for some 10,000 young people over a 3-year period. Mr. Speaker, with all the programs that we did for youth over the past 4 years, we were able to engage and train over 280,000 youth in this country. The proverb, all good things must come to an end, who's true, as Hanna issued a letter to opposition leader and PNP President Mark Gooding, detailing her intentions to leave representational politics as soon as the next general election is called. This letter was initially penned in 2022 and came into effect after Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced the election date on Sunday. MP Hanna is urging the generation of leaders coming forward to put Jamaica's best interests first. And he said Lisa looked like she just realized that she wasn't running. So it's a strategic movement where she left the PMP to go on the other side to join the channel where there are more opportunities. I can't hear the answer. He won the leadership. I'm gonna go. No, the parliamentary opposition is don't playing reports about tension between former PAAC member and Member of Parliament for Northwesterns in Catherine Damon Crawford and the PAAC chairman for MP for Southern Manchester Peter Bonting. No. As Anthony Law reports, Mr. Crawford has also signaled his intention to lead the PNP one day. Damien Crawford's resignation from the Public Administrations and Appropriations Committee PAAC caught many by surprise. From the 24 hours after TPGN News reported that tension is brewing between Mr. Crawford and PAAC Chairman Peter Bonting, this response from PNP General Secretary Dr. Dan Campbell is there a rift between the two. I don't know if that's... Crawford's decision to step away stems from issues surrounding the management of proceedings at PAAC meetings, particularly when he sought to post questions. When our news team caught up with Mr. Crawford on Thursday, he don't play top to a rift, but pointed to the dynamic inside the room. He wanted to ensure efficiency on the thing, and have indicated that in pursuit of ambition, all persons, especially those of lower income and those who came from the grassroots, most ensure that they do allow themselves to be championed in pursuit of ambition. And I thought that some of the ways that I was being dealt with was not up to my own standard, and to that extent I decided to allow for efficiency and take myself off the committee. Some have questioned his position, arguing that as chairman of the meetings, Mr. Bonting most seek to strike a balance while carrying out his duties. However, TPGN News understands that the issue goes deeper. Our news team also caught up with Mr. Bonting on Thursday. I try not to take on either social media room or media speculation. I don't feel guilty. Despite the recent events, Mr. Crawford noted that he would not do anything to damage the party he has big plans for. I am still a member of the team, As I've said before, I will do nothing to hurt the party for which I am a member of and for which I hope one day to lead. So we don't have a problem with our opinions of the world, still remains the same. This is not a birthday party for friendship, it's a party about ideological congruence and we are ideologically aligned. And do you believe you have enough support on the ground to when the accomplice not both are leading the party? Well, I'm not as a staff supporter as it because it is not an immediate reality and at the impulse it is a million years. You can have it today and move it tomorrow. You cannot have it today and gain it tomorrow. He was quick to add that the ambition is not immediate, but said his commitment to the organization remains firm. In the meantime, Dr. Dayton Akambla is insisting the opposition remains strong. And like all the Damien, not going anywhere, I'm not going to the gel team. The gel team is hard, but it is not going to be the ultimate goal. The crime seems to have a leader of the People's National Party. So there is no space. No space there for Lisa. So Lisa has to be looking elsewhere, back to her original stomping ground. Lisa is a liberator. Her heart is green. Her heart is green. Her husband, her ex-husband, David Panton, wasn't just any like a PRP and IGLP. David Panton, the bigger IGLP, David Panton would be the next Andrew Wall. I said probably as a matter of fact, had David Panton remained in Jamaica, probably Andrew wouldn't get it. He wouldn't get it. I'm telling you, it would be David Panton. It would be David. It wouldn't be Andrew. It would not, I can't put me in a kind of block to say this, that it would not have been Andrew Walls. Andrew Walls was nowhere near the thoughts of anybody in terms of leadership. It was David Panton. It was him. He was supposed to climb up there, and David is not that easy boy as him. He didn't big it up. David big it up. I'm not just big in Jamaica, he's big in the United States of America. David Panton was on the campaign of the Senator Ted Cruz, who almost won the presidency in the United States of America. David Panton was shoulder to shoulder with Ted Cruz, who is his best friend. Well, best friend, yes. They went to college together in the United States of America. He held his friend Senator Ted Cruz in his presidential campaign. Carter Cruz run for president of the United States. And I see you big in this president of the United States in America. And Ted Cruz, a big brethren, say David Panton is a Jamaican investment expert who was college roommate and debate partner with Cruz at Princeton and Harvard Law School. They have remained close. Panton supported Cruz's political career and even served as best man at Cruz's wedding. So no ramp with Lisa Hanna, baby father, panic sauce button. Oh, you hear me? I tell you them about it. It was a political animals. So no, she said, David Panton and Opio and Mrs. Lisa Panton. Mrs. Lisa Hanna Panton was right there with David in the campaign trail for the Jamaica Labor Party and say to be a welcome home. It would be a welcome home celebration. If Lisa should return, oh Lord, but what all about thing about PMP? If the JLP get them wishes, how in the month I say, we want Damien, we want Damien, we want Damien, support to continue to fight against Damien because the dinosaurs in the party, they don't want Damien to get it to them. The people out here want Damien to get it. And the grassroots, the masses want Damien to get it. But the party, the dinosaurs, they don't want Damien to get it. And suppose them frustrate Damien and Damien remember that chanting in Parliament, we want Damien, we want Damien. And say, you know what, I'll go and take up my marbles and go over there. And then we hear it's Lisa going over there too. What would become of the People's National Party? What would become of the People's National Party, dear Lord? Me, I want to know. Oh, no better. It's nice to be a man, Crawford. I want to know better China, utmost best. If you're a pro-PN back, Lisa, before you go over the green side, I want to know better.
I'll tell you what. I'll go tonight with the next 50 years, unless they live right then, or something. They mess up themselves. But Lisa, go green. Go green, Lisa. Go green.
Giving thanks to 119 for the info. However funny you made it, thanks to Black Media IPTV Studio for making this show possible.
See you in the next video.